over.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. This announcement is for Northmont residents. The Northmont City School Board of Education unanimously voted on January 27th to place a $3.44 million emergency levy on the May 6, 2025 ballot to fund day-to-day expenses. This will cost taxpayers $10 per month per $100,000 home value. For more information, go to northmontschools.net/levy. And now it is time for senior night.
Do that real fast and then I'm on a thing.
Senior basketball players and cheerleaders. We'll begin with our cheerleaders. Our first senior is Hannah Conley. Hannah's been escorted by her parents and brothers. Hannah's been Northmont cheerleader for 3 years. Is also a member of Northmont Gymnastics, DECA, student section leader, and a teller for the student credit union. She plans on attending college to become a dental hygienist. Congratulations, Hannah. Our next senior is Cindy Strickland. Cindy is being escorted by her parents. Cindy has been a Northmont cheerleader for all 4 years, is a member of the Northmont Gymnastics and softball teams. She's also a member of the Northmont Honor Society, Big Bowl, Little Bowls, and Cindy plans to go to the University of Clark in Atlanta to continue playing softball and major in criminology to someday become an attorney. Congratulations, Cindy Strickland.
Who's up? Is that BJ? Yeah, BJ's first.
And now for our basketball players. Our first player is Vic Drummond, wearing number 1. Victor's been escorted by his parents, siblings, and family. Victor's been a member of the Northmont basketball for 4 years and plays on playing college basketball. He is undecided where at this point. Congratulations, Victor.
You have to press that one, you have to press theirs, and then go to the next one to get rid of it. Press 0 to get, or the 1 to get rid of it. I would leave it until...
Our next senior is BJ Hatcher, wearing number 0. BJ's been escorted by his parents, sister, and other family members.
They didn't wait for the cheerleader.
BJ's been a member of the basketball team for 2 years and plans on attending college to work on his bachelor's degree in business administration and continue to play basketball at the collegiate level. Congratulations, BJ, and thank you. next senior is Abraham Olavole, wearing number 10, is being escorted by his mother. Abraham has been a member of Northmont basketball for 2 years and plans on attending the University of Cincinnati to major in biomedical engineering. Congratulations, Abraham, and thank you.
Hey, my guy. Hey, sir. Sir. Thank you. Oh.
Next up is Willie Page, who's number 5. Willie has been a member of the Northmont basketball team for 4 years. He's also a member of the track and field team. Willie plans on attending college to run track and field. Congratulations. Our next senior, Danny Studerbeck, number 4, is being escorted by his parents and siblings. Danny's been a member of the basketball team for 4 years, also a member of DECA, Big Bowl, Little Bowl, and is a student section leader. Danny plans on attending Ohio University, where he'll study business so he can carry on the family business. Congratulations, Danny, and thank you.
That's the case. We need Joe Business to be sponsoring. I think we have Cameron next.
Cameron Tyrese next is wearing number 3. He's being escorted by his parents and siblings. Cameron's been a member of the Northmont basketball program for 4 years and plans on continuing school to study mechanical engineering. Congrats, Cameron.
You see the thing on the car of my countdown?
Our final member of the class of 2025 is Brady Weaver, number 15. He's being escorted by his parents. Brady's been a member of the Northmont basketball program for 4 years. He's a Big Bowl, Little Bowl mentor, and has been a student section leader. Brady plans on attending either Ohio University or the University of Dayton to study sports management. Thank you, Brady, and congratulations.
Get ready to do the senior night thing. Well, you gotta go back. You gotta go back to get rid of the other one. Not yet, though.
And ladies and gentlemen, let's have a final round of applause for all of our class of 2025.
Yeah, get rid of him. Okay. go. I'll cue you. I'll cue you.
I was just gonna go over.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here inside the Thunderdome here at Northmont High School in Englewood, Ohio for some NM Sports G-Walk action. I'm Andy Horton alongside Gunnar Hulp, where the Wayne Warriors come to town on none other than senior night. This should be a good one. How you doing tonight so far? How you doing tonight, Gunnar?
I'm doing pretty well. I'm excited to see some basketball, the seniors. It's their night tonight, hoping they shine out, but maybe some younger guys too will also shine, maybe steal the spotlight. You never know.
You never know, that is for sure. So here on the NM Sports Network, I guess we're going to go ahead and start off with the head-to-head matchup, the comparison season stats between the two teams. As we get that graphic pulled up here. And there we go, the season matchup between the two teams. You can see right there in the points category, it's very, very close. The Warriors outscoring Northmont by less than half a point per game. That should be a very tight matchup. And then in the rebounding category, once again, very, very close. Northmont with a 0.2 edge per game when it comes to rebounding. Passing, this Wayne Warriors team, they're a little bit better. And then when you look at the shooting percentage-wise, it's a 2 percentage point lead there for the Thunderbolts. Very evenly matched teams, really, when you go up and down the stat sheets. Then we're going to go ahead and take a look at the last matchup between these two games, between these two teams. Now that one's popped up, on January 14th, we traveled to Wayne in what was a thriller buzzer beater by Cameron Tyree. Was able to seal the deal and get Northmont out of Wayne, out of Huber Heights, with the big-time win, 54 to 53, 20 rebounds to 17 for the Bolts, 9 assists to 11 for Wayne, leading that department. And then the shooting percentage, that was a huge shocker, where Northmont shot 60% from the field that night. Absolutely phenomenal. After that, we're going to go ahead and maybe dive into the G-Walk standings, so you guys can take a look at that, as that's coming up here right now. There we go. Sorry, it took a quick second for the graphic to pop up, but there you guys can see the G-Walk standings. Centerville still sitting there all the way at the top at number 1 at 12 and 8 overall, but 10 and 3 in conference. Fairmont, where they've been at all season, right there in number 2 at 7 and 5. But here tonight, there could be a lot of movement. Fairmont, they're taking on Miamisburg tonight. And my buddy Jared is on the call for that one, so I'll be getting updates, be updating you guys throughout the game tonight. So Fairmont could take a hit tonight. Wayne, they're coming in here. They could lose, and Northmont could move up above them. So it's a big-time night here on the NM Sports Network. We will go ahead and keep an eye on the standings as we go through the night. Next up, we're going to go ahead and look at some of the Wayne Warriors that coming into town, see how they were able to perform in their last outing. Miles Perkins, the leading scorer for this team, averages 14 points a game, had 16 in his last outing, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, and had a difficult shooting night, just 38.5%, but not too bad either. Then the next guy that we're going to go ahead and take a look at is, that one is Jay Sean Price. He is the number 2 leading scorer, coming in at just under 14 points a game, but 11 points in the last outing versus Springboro, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and only shot 25% from the floor. So a couple of bad shooting nights for these Wayne Warriors, but they were still able to come away with a big-time victory. And then we're going to go ahead and look at some of the Bolts season stats. You want to go ahead and take over, Gunner?
Yeah, so Victor Drummond this year averaging 9.2 points, 2 rebounds, and 46, and is shooting 46% from the field. Great. He's averaging a steal per game, hoping to see a lot of that out of him tonight. Next, we'll take a look at BJ Hatcher, averaging 15.1 points, 2.4 rebounds, shooting 52% from the field. Absolutely insane. 15 points per game is a crazy number. It's his night tonight, so hopefully he'll shine out.
Adds 2.5 assists and 2.5 steals a game as well. He's a menace on the defensive end for this Thunderbolt team. The final guy that we're going to go ahead and talk about, Cameron Tyree. Take it away, Gunner.
Yeah, he's averaging 8.1 points, 3.3 rebounds, shooting 51% from the field, averaging a steal per game and an assist.
And like I talked about a little while ago, hit a big-time shot when the Bolts traveled to Wayne for the matchup. It was just about a month ago. Actually, I think it was exactly a month ago, as it is February 14th. It was January 14th when they took the ride over to Huber Heights. So I think that just about does it for our pregame. I think maybe we're going to go ahead and maybe hit a sponsor spot here real quick. Going to go ahead and start out giving a huge shout out to Nick Smith & Sons. You need your roof remodeled, you need your house redone. It doesn't really matter where it is, anywhere, 100-mile radius, I'll say, and they might even go further. I'm just giving out a general idea. Nick Smith & Sons, they will help you guys out. Go ahead and call them 937-603-4650. Tell them that us over here at the NM Sports Network sent you guys, and they will give you guys a discount. Huge shout out to Nick and Corey Smith for rocking with us all year long. And then the other main shout out we got is my man Jamichael Blanton over there at Express It Athletics, a local apparel company. And, well, I say local, but it's only local for so much longer. He's starting to move out. He's got merchandise out in Chicago. He's got it in Houston and Atlanta. He's really starting to grow and expand. You guys can find him on all the different socials right there, as you can see on the screen. Oh, and then we're going to go ahead and also do a commercial real quick. It is going to be one of the Express It commercials, so you can hear from Jamichael himself. And after that, we'll be back for the anthem, the starting lineups, and then we'll be ready for opening tip-off here on the NM Sports Network.
It's Jamichael, owner of Express It Athletics, and I just want to give y'all a quick recap of 2024. 2024 was an exciting year for us. We were able to partner with the largest school district in our area, resulting in 7 schools wearing Express It Athletic apparel. With the help of our supporters, we've expanded out of Dayton into other markets such as Chicago, Atlanta, and Houston. We've created apparel for an entire school program, started from 6th grade all the way up to 12th. Plus, we've created designs for AAU, adult leagues, marching bands, drill teams, and our first local youth baseball league. Now, our plans for 2025 is to capitalize from 2024 and more. Not only do we want to see you all in Express It gear, but we want to continue to positively impact the youth and invest in our community. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You can visit our website at www.expithathletics.store. Contact us via email, that's sales@expressitathletics.store, or give us a call at 937-369-0222. As we carry on our momentum in 2025, we want to continue to live, learn, and grow.
Please be advised, the Board of Education's approved policy prohibits smoking in or on all bordering property, including all lands, buildings, stadiums, outdoor facilities, and four-wheel vehicles. Our restrooms are located in the main lobby, as is our concession stand. Please take a moment right now to notice the emergency exits located in all four corners of the gym. On behalf of the Board of Education and Administration of Northmont High School, we'd like to welcome you to the Thunderdome for tonight's contest between our guests, Wayne High School, and your Northmont Thunderbirds. In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, show courtesy for your fellow fans, officials, coaches, administrators, your team, and opponents. The officials assigned to this contest have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Greater Western Ohio Conference. Our officials tonight are Lucius Dorsey, Jeff Klebaz, and Harry Colette. To honor our country with the freedom that the Stars and Stripes represent,
Good.
please stand, remove your hats, and join us in the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner. And now let's put our starting lineups beginning with visiting Wayne Warriors. Starting at guard, number 0, Miles Cornelius. At guard, number 2, Isaiah Thompson. At guard, number 10, Jason Price. Also guard, number 11, Michael Shackelford. And number 33, Caden Post. At guard is 6'1" senior number 0, B.J. Hatcher. Also at guard is 6'1" senior number 1, Vic Drummond. At wing number 3, Cam Tyree. Next at guard, 5'10" senior 4, Danny Sludeback. And the post is 6'3" senior number 10, Abraham Olawale. On the wing, number 15, Brady Weaver. And number 5, Willie Cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here inside the Thunderdome for some senior night G-Walk interconference action. I'm Andy Horton alongside Gunnar Holt. This should be a good one as the Wayne Warriors have come to town to take on the Northmont Thunderbolts. In the last outing exactly 30 days ago, it was a great game which ended on a Cameron Tyree corner, or I guess elbow 3 to save the day and send the Bolts home with a W. Gotta sit back and wonder whether there's gonna be some senior night heroics here by Tyree yet again, or maybe by one of his teammates. Getting ready for the opening tip-off. We're gonna have Olawale tipping off against Caden Post. Any thoughts going into senior night?
Not much. I've never experienced a senior night before, but I've heard many good things about it, so I'm excited to experience it here up where we are. It's going to be a loud night, that's for sure.
Yes, I don't know if I've ever seen the Thunderdome quite this full. We have a slight delay as there was a spillage along the baseline down on the Thunderbolt end, so we had to mop that up real quick. That's all done, and here we go with the opening tip-off. It'll be taken and won by the Wayne Warriors in the hands of the second leading scorer for the team, Jayshawn Price. He's going to move it up top, back behind the volleyball line. In his hand is Michael Shackelford. Shackelford will get it right back. Top of the key. Now they go to the wing. Quick 3, shot and taken, shot and missed, by Miles Perkins. Quickly back the other way. Go the seniors for the Thunderbolts. Quick pass from Drummond to, that was Weaver, correct?
Yeah.
On the layup to open up the scoring here on the game.
Good vision there by Drummond.
Did a very nice job finding the teammate, cutting towards the basket in transition. Now ball in the hands of Caden Post, and then they'll move it back over to Shackelford. He's going to use a screen at the top of the key by Shivers. Picks up his dribble now and gives it over to Shivers. They get it into the mid-post. The shot taken by Shackelford off the mark. Too strong off the back iron. It's taken by Drummond, and going back into the offensive zone they go. Quickly stolen by Shivers, and now it's numbers for the Warriors. Drop off, three-pointer, no good. Oh, never mind. It's going to find its way to rattle in. 42% on the season from Michael Perkins.
Yeah, that was a great shot there by Wayne early. Great way to get started early here from deep.
Ball in the hands of Drummond. Wayne kind of in a little bit of a zone right now. Corner to Weaver. Weaver now settling down. They throw it over to Drummond. Back to Weaver now. Corner to Sluderbeck. Driving baseline. Kick out up top. Moving it around. Extra pass. Drummond inside the three-point line. Cans the jumper. 4-3. Bolts back in the lead. My bad there on the camera work. Shackelford gets it into the front court. And now over on the far wing, they swing it across court to Caden Post. Tipped and stolen by Hatcher. Hatcher and Shackelford. No good by Hatcher. Collision in midair with Shackelford and Sluderbeck. Hatcher will come away with it. We have a timeout on the floor, it looks like, after the layup scored by Hatcher, as Michael Shackelford ran over him, and Sluderbeck ran right into each other that time. A lot of contact on the play. A little slow to get up, but looks like he will be okay. Always great to see that. We're having some slight technical difficulties. No scoreboard for the moment. I will definitely keep you guys updated. 6-3, 5:34 to go here in the first quarter. Warriors basketball will be passing it in from their own baseline. They get it inbound now to Perkins and right back to Price. Into the front court, they break the press. Now corner to Shivers. He's gonna drive to the bucket, put that one up, and convert easily.
Yeah, that's way too easy on Wayne there. Northmont's got to play better defense there on the baseline.
Weaver in the front court throws it over to Drummond. Now the pass inside to Hatcher. Through the contact, count it, and one on his way to the free throw line. BJ Hatcher seeing what he can do. Gonna go ahead while he's at the free throw line. Take a look here at the NM Sports Nick Smith and Sons instant replay. The free throw is missed, but you can see Hatcher there, the big time make, and now coming back into the front court. The Warriors with the basketball. The shot there, I believe that one was Thompson who's able to convert that for Wayne. But now in the front court offensively, 8-7, the Bolts lead here, just under 3.5 minutes into the quarter. Hatcher at the top of the key. They throw it over to Tyree, who just checked in. Now Drummond at the free throw line. He's gonna spin, kick it back out to Willie Page, who started pretty much all season long, didn't get the start here tonight. They're gonna keep moving the ball around. Pull up jumper there by Drummond, knocks it in again. Finds a way to rattle it home. 10-7. Thunderbolt lead into the offensive end. Go the Warriors. Shivers, the kick over to, that is Price, off the mark. Rebounded by Page, and into the front court now for the Bolts. Drives baseline. He's going to spin around, and he's going to pick up his dribble. Now it's Weaver outside to Hatcher. We're going to reset the offense here. 3.5 to go in the quarter. Goes between his legs, goes right past post, into the body, count it, and one. BJ Hatcher doing it again. 12-7 the lead, and Hatcher on senior night with 6 already.
Yeah, great play by BJ Hatcher, finding his way into the painted area. Hard shot there, still puts it in, and he gets the foul.
And he kind of got post on his back hip, and then once you have a big man right there, you can manipulate and do just about whatever you want. You slow down, he almost has no choice but to add the contact, lean in, and Hatcher able to draw the foul and convert. 7 now for Hatcher. Shivers into the front court, the kick to the corner. That one is Shackelford. Excuse me, no, that's Price. Gets into the paint, knocked away by Page. Willie Page coming away with a steal. And then eventually he'll finally get it to Hatcher as they cross the timeline. Hatcher controlling the offense. They throw it down on the block now. Kelly, they're gonna say he lowers the shoulder, offensive foul. Caleb Kelly changing his hairstyle a little bit. Doesn't look like he got the haircut, but he's got it all put back now, kind of keeping it out of his face. The other freshman, though, definitely did go and get a completely different haircut Chakai Horde. I saw him in the last game. I didn't recognize him at first. Into the front court now, the Warriors. Shivers, they try to pass it out, nearly turned over there. Perkins was able to save it. He's going to shoot from behind the three-point line. No good. Rebounded by Hatcher. And in transition, eBay. He loses possession for a second. He's going to regain control. Out to Hatcher now on the attack. He's going to slow down and reset things. 2:13 to go here in the first quarter. 13-7. They go with the over-the-top pass to eBay. He's able to gather on the floor and convert through the defense. 15-7. Northmont leads.
Great play there by Hatcher to find eBay down low, and eBay does a good job keeping the ball up and just puts it into the basket.
Shivers now on that was the baseline, not able to convert that. And then an offensive rebound and a wild shot. A lot of contact there as the defender falls to the floor. Excuse me, as the shooter falls to the floor. That one was Perkins. Perkins, an 88.6% free throw shooter on the season. So he makes his money here at the line. First one, too strong, bounces off the back iron and falls out. Minute 43 to go here in the quarter. First quarter of play here on senior night. Northmont, I don't know if they could have gotten a better start. The second free throw is also missed. Kelly comes away with the rebound into the front court. It's Drummond. eBay, the dribble handoff with Hatcher. They go to Kelly at the top of the key. Now Drummond, the pull-up floater, no good. Off the mark, rebounded though, will be taken by taken by Wayne, and then it'll be thrown off of eBay, who is laying on the floor. Wayne basketball, minute 26 to go here in quarter number one. Shivers trying to break the press of the Thunderbolts. Shackelford, they bring two now to Shackelford, and now in the hands of Shivers. They try going cross court with the pass. Intended target was Jaden Walton. It's tipped out of bounds by Drummond. So Warriors will maintain possession. Shackelford gets the inbound. Standing behind the volleyball line, going to work. They swing it over to the far side. Shivers now just inside the free throw line. Back to Shackelford, the kick out. Jab step, and then they give it back to Shivers on the baseline. Now they throw it into, that is number 20, Alfonso Ward. 6'7" big man, does a nice job elevating and converting with under 40 seconds here to go. Northmont basketball here in the quarter. 15-9, 31 seconds now left to play. Hatcher controlling things, standing on the logo. Under 20 to go now. This is where Northmont likes to sit and use the rest of the time as a final possession. Down to 13. Over to eBay. Now Kelly in the corner. Tyree, the three. Too strong. Rebounded by Alfonso Ward. Tipped around. And then eventually the buzzer will sound as Wayne was able to get a shot up. Isaiah Thompson, I don't know if it counted though. Regardless, it was missed. 15-9, the Bolts lead here at the end of quarter number one inside the Thunderdome on the NM Sports Network. Got any thoughts from the first quarter here, Gunner?
If you're Northmont right now, you are very happy. Northmont so far has been clean, efficient with what they're doing. Sure, there has been some missed shots, but right now they're getting all their starters heated up early. They're getting good shot selection up. They're not forcing shots. They're taking their time. We saw this the last game I commentated in. They took their time and they were scoring points. the defensive side for Northmont could be a little better. It seems like they're getting to the painted area a little too much, but I think that's just a small tweak they can fix, and so far it's been a good quarter.
Absolutely. So coming up next on the NM Sports Network, not later today, but coming up on Monday, we will be covering the OSHAA. I think I got those letters right. State tournament. Oh yeah, hey, I did. There we go, Gunnar. Thanks for pointing it out. We'll be covering the girls' state tournament. The first game that we'll be doing will be Troy and Stebbins. That one tips off at 6, and then Northmont and Miamisburg. That one tips off at 7:30 here on the NM Sports Network. You guys can either be there or be square, or I guess you guys could watch the game with us here on the NM Sports Network or on the Northmont YouTube channel. All that being said, we're starting off the second quarter with a 6-point lead for the Bolts. Caleb Kelly at top of the key with the ball, slings it over to Tyree right in front of the Warrior bench. They get it into the mid post. It's knocked away from Drummond. He regathers and they get it to Kelly. Then it's knocked away from him out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Bolts. Drummond to trigger the inbound. They get it to Kelly. Going to work on Ward. Too strong on the shot that time. No good. Kelly got his own rebound, but then it was knocked away. Going into the front court, it's Shackelford. The crossover gets to the lane. Swatted! But they're going to say that that Shackelford was fouled. eBay, a huge block there. That is a highlight reel play that you wish you could have back. And they actually called the foul on BJ Hatcher. So eBay does not pick up the foul. Incredible block, though, there on that play. You can see Michael Shackelford, his season stats down there at the bottom of the screen. 5.4 points per game, 2.6 rebounds, 1 steal, and 4.2 assists per game, while shooting 43% from the field. And from the free throw line, 54.5%. One of the important role players that this Wayne Warriors team has. Free throw is going to be way short that time. Shackelford didn't put nearly enough on that one. He walks slowly back to the bench. Got to wonder if he's okay. Quickly, Northmont goes on the offensive end, and it looks like he's not okay. Northmont, they're trying to get into the offense, catch the Warriors with a man down. Shackelford will end up coming away with a steal. Is a lackadaisical pass. Shivers is going to find his way all alone underneath the basket. So Northmont should have had numbers 5-on-4. Shackelford came away with the steal and was able to find his teammate underneath the basket for what should have been an easy 2 points maybe for Northmont, turned into an easy 2 points for Wayne rather quickly. Under a minute, just over a minute gone by here in quarter number 2. Northmont with the 15-11 lead.
Yeah, so far Northmont has had a great home field advantage. Their student section over there has done something to these Wayne players, because I don't think they've made a single free throw down there.
They've done a really nice job of getting loud, getting, I guess you could say, funky, you know, like they're making noise. They're definitely doing a good job distracting this Warriors basketball team. Northmont now coming into the front court. Hatcher controlling things. They throw it inside to Kelly. He was left all alone. No one was guarding him down there. He turns around, flips it up off the glass, and converts. Caleb Kelly with his first points of the game. 17-11, the Bolts lead. Quickly into the front court now. Thompson picks up his dribble, and they bring 2. There's 2 again. The Bolts with this press. Hatcher's going to come away with the steal. He's going to scoop it up into the rim. And BJ Hatcher with 9 here, and just under 10 minutes of play. They swing it over to Thompson. Now back to Shivers. Jump stop inside the free throw line. Back out to Thompson. 3-pointer no good. Alfonso Ward came away with the board. Had it knocked away. I think they're going to hit Kelly with the foul. 19-11. And that is going to be the second foul for Caleb Kelly. That one could be a storyline as we come down, as we go down the stretch later here in this game. Alfonso Ward just checked out. Kelly checks out. And checking in for him is Oluwale, one of the other seniors. Shivers now with the ball in his hands. Gonna spin on eBay, gets it back out to Price. He's gonna drive baseline after the pump fake, get it up off the window and converts. Hatcher into the front court. Drummond, and now it's back to Hatcher. They throw it down and down inside to eBay. One dribble is just able to elevate and drop that one over the edge of the rim. eBay having a good start to this game. 4 points for him now. Drummond comes away with the tip. He's gonna get a steal, and going back the other way, he's blocked as he's trying to take it up for a layup. Shivers, the quick three for the Warriors, rebounded by Perkins, and then eventually after a miss, eBay gets the rebound and into the front court for the Bolts. 5:13 to play. Scoop shot up off the backboard. BJ Hatcher is getting whatever he wants right now. Into the front court. That's Walton. Perkins controlling things right now. Been a quiet night for him so far. They throw it over to Walton. Now Shivers in the corner. Surveying the floor, looking for where to go with the ball. They get it to Price. Quick three. Gonna knock it down. Jay Sean Price trying to settle things down for the Warriors. Hatcher back on offense. Picked up by Thompson. 3:40 gone by here in quarter number 2. It's Tyree on the wing. Fires away, no good. And Price is gonna come away with the rebound. eBay in hot pursuit. Pull up three by Price. Off the mark. A fight for the rebound between Thompson and Tyree. Now it's Oluwale, Thompson, and Tyree. There's gonna be a timeout for Coach Shackelford. Whew, intense second quarter of play here inside the Thunderdome. 23-16. Or Thunderbolts lead.
Yeah, so far, I mean, if you're Wayne right now, I would say you're pretty disappointed. They've kept the game close, but there are many shots they've taken that good shot selection. They should have gone in. That would have put them in the lead easily here. You gotta focus on making these shots. You're taking good shot selection. You just gotta focus on making them. But yeah, so far it's been a heck of a game.
I think the extra intensity brought to this game by the fact that the Thunderdome is full. I mean, maybe not 100%, but we're sitting at least 60-70% capacity. I'd say closer to 80. I've never seen so many people in this building. And the extra noise, I think, is kind of rattling the Warriors a little bit. Walton on the drive, tipped by Hatcher. Now Walton will tip it to the corner to post. Tough shot by the big man, off the mark from the corner. Drummond with a little bit of an elbow there. Walton was looking for he's looking for an Academy Award on that one. Big time flop. The refs don't give it to him. Hatcher with the ball now. Oluwale back to Hatcher. They throw it down on the post. Drummond, one dribble, fall away, knocks it in. Victor Drummond, oh my goodness. Coming back the other way now. Price. 3:10 to go here in the quarter. Going at Drummond, they go corner, wide open, Walton, late closeout. Walton didn't put nearly enough on that one. Rebounded by eBay, and Hatcher on the attack. Going to the rim, has it knocked away. Walton comes away with the rebound. Comes away with the steal, I guess you could say. Drop-off pass to Price, blocked by Oluwale. An offensive rebound there by Price, and then a foul. Oluwale will send him to the line. Now Price at the free throw line, second leading scorer here for the Warriors, 64.6% from the line. There in the student section, they got the Willie Price the Willie Page fat head staring right into the eyes of the free throw shooter. Forcing another missed free throw. Coming back the other way, Drummond controlling things, going to Thompson. Over to Weaver. Post is going to step out to the volleyball line to add defensive pressure. Dribble handoff with Hatcher. They're going to give him space. Going to use a little bit of this clock as we tick under a minute, 2:15 to play here in the quarter. Hatcher starts to go on the attack and then he'll pull things back out. Going against Shivers, drives past him, gets into the paint, and they're going to hit Price with the foul call. And Price is sitting there pleading his case, saying, I got all ball there. Going to go ahead and take a look at the last replay that we got. You see the entrance pass from Hatcher to Drummond, and Drummond, one dribble, fall-away jumper. Call him Baby Dirk. And I guess he didn't kick the knee out quite like Dirk, but hey, it was beautiful anyways. Hatcher now at the free throw line, averaging just a hair over 15 a game on the season. He's got 12 or 13 so far in the first half. I mean, just getting whatever he wants so far. Shivers in the front court for the Warriors. Jump stop into the paint. Kick out to Perkins, no good. Weaver comes away with the rebound and then picks up his dribble there along the baseline. Got himself in a little bit of trouble. He finds Drummond now into the front court. Half spin, goes to the rack. They're going to say it's an offensive foul. Drummond ran over the defender. So Drummond picks up his first foul. He will check out. Hatcher will check out as well. And in comes Page and Sluderbeck. Perkins with the inbound pass. They go to Shivers, who was all by himself again. Maybe if they waited a little longer, they would have had another layup for him. Quick shot there by Caden Post. He knocks it down from distance. And then the steal, they got the inbound pass to Willie Page. Price comes up and just takes it right out of his hands. And now Price will be on his way to the free throw line after the foul. They're going to hit eBay with the second foul of the game, with his second foul of the game. It was a 9-point lead just moments ago. Now cut down to 5. And Wayne has a chance to cut it to 4 here. Price, the 65% free throw shooter, off with the second one. Offensive rebound by Thompson. And now in the hands of Perkins. Price thought about pulling that one. Instead, they'll move it around. Shivers, top of the key. Dribble handoff, and now Thompson. Outside is Perkins, under a minute to play. Wayne, if they use the whole possession, can cut it all the way down to 1. They bring the screen, eBay and Weaver switch. Now it's Shivers going at Weaver, spins, half spin each way. He's gonna get to the bucket, no good. Offensive rebound by Thompson, another offensive rebound, still no good. Eventually, eBay comes away with it. Huge rebound there for the big man.
If you're Northmont, this is what you want. You want to take full possession right before the alarm sounds. You got to take this whole time. You got to put some kind of points on the board to take a bigger lead at halftime. This is what you want if you're Northmont.
As we tick under 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Hatcher controlling things at the volleyball line. They're going to definitely try and use this final 15 seconds. So now we tick under 10 over to Drummond. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. They throw it inside to eBay. 2 seconds. Back out to Drummond. Three-pointer. Too strong off the iron. That would have sent this building into a frenzy. But nonetheless, 26-21. The Thunderbolts lead here at halftime inside the Thunderdome. Andy Horton alongside Gunnar Holp here on the NM Sports Network. We'll be back after halftime.
Y'all, it's Jermichael, owner of Expressive Athletics, and I just want to give y'all a quick recap of 2024. 2024 was an exciting year for us. We were able to partner with the largest school district in our area, resulting in 7 schools wearing Expressive Athletic apparel. With the help of our supporters, we've expanded out of Dayton into other markets such as Chicago, Atlanta, and Houston. We've created apparel for an entire school program, started from 6th grade all the way up to 12th. Plus, we've created designs for AAU, adult leagues, marching bands, drill teams, and our first local youth baseball league. Now, our plans for 2025 is to capitalize from 2024 and more. Not only do we want to see you all in expressive gear, but we want to continue to positively impact the youth and invest in our community. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You can visit our website at www.expithathletics.store. Contact us via email, that's sales@expressiveathletics.store, or give us a call at 937-369-0222. As we carry on our momentum in 2025, we want to continue to live, learn, and grow.
right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here inside the Thunderdome on the NM Sports Network. Andy Horton alongside Gunnar Holp. I don't know if you guys just saw the score updates that we had up there on the screen for you guys, but right now, one of the more important games, one of the games that matters the most to the Thunderbolts is going on right now. The Fairmont Firebirds back at Trent, up 59-41 over the Miamisburg Vikings. The Thunderbolts needed the Vikings to pick up a win for a chance to move up in the standings here tonight. Looks like that's not going to happen as there's 5:16 to go in the fourth quarter, an 18-point lead, and the Firebirds are at the free throw line with a chance to increase the lead. So doesn't look like we'll be moving up any further in the standings, but have a chance to beat Wayne, and this in itself can get us to move up the standings. Andy Horton and Gunnar Holp as we get the second half started. Any thoughts from the first half, Gunnar?
It's a great game. Both teams are playing great. Northmont been phenomenal. Wayne has been great. It's lopsided for both teams. It's anyone's game here.
No foul there on the drive as Hatcher looked like he might have been hooked on his way to the cup, but no good. I think Gunnar just told me it was blocked. Now the dive to the basket. That's Drummond able to convert there. Start off the second half scoring. Wayne had the ball first coming out of the half. Missed a opening possession three. Price got his own rebound, missed the putback. And that was how we started off the quarter. Shackelford into the paint. Kick out, free throw line jumper by Shivers, knocks it down. Coming back into the front court. It's Hatcher with the ball. He's going to use a screen there by Weaver. It's going to be picked up by Price. Weaver's going to come back to set another screen. And now Hatcher's going to wave him away and use a Tyree screen. Minute and a half gone by here in the third quarter. Northmont taking their time. Nearly 2 minutes gone here in the quarter now. Thunderbolts just dribbling the clock out. They keep the possession going. BJ just taking his time. They now rush him. They're going to have a wide open Drummond corner three, knocks it in. Drummond up to 11 points now. Had 6 at half, has all 5 here out of the break. One-handed interception there by Hatcher. Corner three by Weaver, knocks it in. Brady Weaver. And I'll tell you what, I thought the Thunderbolts were just going to go into coast mode coming out of the half. But now 8 points in less than 3 minutes. Shackelford in the paint. He's going to try and get the pass through the legs of a couple of Thunderbolts. Out to Price. Thought about the three. Guarded by Hatcher. He's going to use a Shiver screen. Throws that one up. Short off the front iron. Hatcher with the rebound. Throws it up to eBay all by himself. Nearly steps out of bounds. Put the brakes on. Turns around and drops it in. 36-23. What was a 5-point lead, my bad, has now ballooned out to 13. Into the paint goes Shivers, throws that one off the underside of the backboard, and then eventually Price will be able to put it back up and in. Hatcher gets the inbound pass. Miscommunication between Tyree and Hatcher. Quick turnover. Three-pointer from Price, no good. Shivers leans in after the offensive rebound. They're going to say he travels. We're going to go ahead and take a look here at the Nick Smith & Sons instant replay. There you go. Hatcher driving, kick out corner. Weaver. Big time jumper there. Thunderbolt ball now. 4:10 to go here in the third quarter. Tyree into the front court to Drummond. Step back three. Got another one! Victor Drummond coming alive here on senior night. Up to 14 on the game. Inside to Shivers. He's got that pivot foot working overtime here tonight. Spinning one way, back the other. Ball will be tipped out of bounds. Warrior basketball. Shivers to trigger the inbound. They get it into Perkins. He nearly traveled on the inbound. He's going to pull things back out and reset the offense. They throw it over to Walton. He's going to get inside the three-point line and then be bumped by Drummond. Kelly at the scores table now is going to check in for eBay. Corner now for, it's Thompson. They get it up to Price at the top of the key. He's going to try to go to work on Weaver. Goes behind his back, loses his dribble. He's going to pick things up. Now Thompson outside. Gives it over to Perkins. The three-pointer is going to bounce off the iron. And then it looked like Price and Drummond were kind of fighting for a rebound. And Drummond just gave up on that one. Price goes to work. Puts it up off the window, no good. Rebounded by Kelly. Lead up to 26 now for Fairmont. I believe it is senior night over there for them as well. I just saw Brock Baker, I think, check out at home for his final time for the Firebirds. Gotten to do a lot of Brock Baker games, whether it's football or basketball. Huge shout out to him. As Northmont controls the ball now with under 3 minutes to go in the quarter. It's Drummond driving. They're going to hit Shivers with the reach-in foul. 2:38 to go in the quarter. 14-point lead for the Thunderbolts. Three by Drummond. That one is a little bit of a heat check. Not nearly enough on that one for the senior.
He's already hit one tonight. It was a big three to make 2 threes. He's hit 2 threes tonight. It's to make the lead even bigger than what it already was.
When it's a 14-point lead, that's the amount of points that he's got.
Right.
Victor Drummond's literally been the difference so far. Tyree gets it into the front court. He's going to drive, throws it over to Kelly, goes through the hands of Price, and Kelly will scoop it up and put it in. Jay-Sean Price got definitely a fingertip or two on that pass, just wasn't able to slow it down enough to stop Kelly from being able to get it and convert. Inside to Shivers, jump stop, throws it up, gets it to rattle home. Tough shot there. He was underneath the rim when he shot that one. Drummond is going to have it taken away by Walton, and Price will put that one up off the window. Cut into the lead a little bit. Now it's Tyree, minute 33 to go here in the quarter. Into the front court, it's Tyree. Kelly now at the three-point line. Drummond all by himself. Oh, the putback by Weaver, and I think Drummond changed his mind midair. I thought he was going to dunk that one, and then he decides to lay it up instead. I think there might have been some indecision there. Walton thought about the three. They kick it out to Price. No good that time. Rebounded by Hatcher. Goes up over Tyree and 2 Warriors. To come away with the rebound, Drummond with the ball now, and Tyree in the front court. Kick to the corner. Weaver is able to maintain possession, gets it inside to Kelly, jumps right through the defender, no good. But Thompson is going to be the last one to touch it. Or no, they're going to say it goes to Wayne. I don't know about that call.
He quite literally smacked it out of bounds. That's Northmont ball. But
That's what I thought I saw, but, I mean, you know what I like to say, Gunner? That's why I don't wear stripes.
for sure.
Coming back into the offensive end, Wayne with 40 seconds to go. Perkins, if the Warriors are going to make a comeback here in the fourth quarter, it's going to have to be on the back of Perkins. He hasn't really done much so far tonight. Inside now to Thompson, leans into Kelly, no good. Kelly able to come away with the rebound, and they're going to call a foul? Yeah, they're going to call a foul on the floor. Maybe it was post? No, make that...
Sean Heisel.
There you go. Sean Heisel, who I don't know if we've called his name at all so far tonight. New Warrior to check in the game here recently. Hatcher gets the inbound and right back to Tyree. 17 seconds to go in the quarter. They bring two to make it so they can't get it into the front court. They find Page. Now it's eBay. Nearly got knocked over. Hatcher down on the block. Goes to work. Throws it to eBay. Able to thread the needle, but eBay not able to come away with the pass. 5.5 seconds to go here in the quarter. Wayne with a chance to cut this thing to 12 or fewer if they're able to make a bucket. Perkins fires, knocks it in from 35 feet away. I said just a moment ago, if Wayne is going to make a comeback, it's going to have to be on the back of Miles Perkins, my bad. You see he shoots that one from Wayne. He was standing in Wayne's gym when he shot that. That was a fantastic, very, very deep jumper. That does it for quarter number 3, 43-32. The Thunderbolts lead here on senior night inside the Thunderdome. Going to go ahead and do a quick ad read. Shout out one of our sponsors, the Alumni Tournament. They've been rocking with us all year long. I say that, but I mean, we're kind of the guys putting on the tournament. The Alumni Tournament, it's a lot like the TBT, but instead of former college players coming back and playing for their college teams, former high school players coming back, putting the gang back together, all for a chance to win $50,000, just like the TBT, except for the prize isn't quite as big. 64-team tournament, all 64 teams, 8 different regions here in Ohio. Should be a lot of fun. That's coming up this summer. Go ahead and take a look at the NM Sports Network. There's more information about the tournament on there. So now coming out of the quarter break, Northmont basketball with an 11-point lead. Weaver will trigger the inbound, and they get it into Drummond in the backcourt. Gets into the front court, now over to Page. They throw it inside to Kelly, back outside to Page. They're gonna hit Heisel that time with the foul call. Grabbed onto, that was Page or Drummond, one of the two. Grabbed onto him. A final from, oh, never mind, my apologies. I'll get you a final from Fairmont here in a few minutes. Ball is still with Northmont. Drummond in the front court now. Page has his pass deflected, and Coach Hoskins is going to call a timeout. 25 seconds here into the quarter. Yeah, so final from Trent Arena, 77-50. Fairmont wins in their senior night. Great outing by the Firebirds. been hanging on to that number 2 spot all season long. And I mean, it's just so often that we see it's some combination of Centerville, Wayne, Fairmont at the top of the conference. It seems like year in, year out. It's not much different. Wayne, I think they're sitting at number 4 right now. They'll drop, if they lose this game here tonight, they'll drop down to number 5. But it's always some combination of those 3 teams that are taking up the top of the conference. And Centerville and Fairmont, they're just like we're used to seeing them once again this season. Northmont basketball inside the offensive end. Drummond is going to use a screen by eBay. eBay, ball is going to slip through his hands. He had a wide open lane on his way to the rim. Instead, he dropped it. Wayne with the ball in their hands now. Perkins, free throw line jumper there by Thompson. No good. He had a chance at the rebound, had it knocked out of his hands. Hatcher up to Drummond, the foul on his way to the line. Gonna go ahead and take a look at the Nick Smith & Sons instant replay. The pass from Hatcher to Drummond, and the quick foul as he's underneath the basket with the chance to convert. First free throw is gonna rim off. 69.6% from the line this season. 9.2 points per game. Victor Drummond just having himself a night. And in the first half, it was the BJ Hatcher show. Here in the second half, Victor Drummond did his part, took over, and now there's loose ball on the floor. Shivers has it just under the backboard, just under the rim, no good. There's a fight for it down low. They're going to say Shivers steps out of bounds as he throws it back inside.
Yeah, great defense down low there by Northmont. Caleb Kelly especially just putting his hands up, trying to disrupt the shot, does well, forces a turnover.
Weaver into the front court. It was a bad pass. He was trying to get it to Drummond, but instead blocked by Drummond. Back the other way. Price trying for the layup. Drummond meets him at the apex. You see it here on the Nick Smith & Sons replay. Bam! Met him at the top, at the backboard. Rejected. And Victor Drummond just adding another highlight reel play to his senior night. Turned over by Kelly. He had the ball in the back, and then swatted by Kelly! Oh my goodness! Great block after great block. As the Northmont student section letting the Wayne Warriors know that Caleb Kelly is just a freshman. I think anyone watching at home knows that because I have not been able to shut up about him all year long.
Yeah, he's exceptional. I mean, he's only a freshman doing this much in a varsity game, especially senior night. It's incredible how kids develop these days, how early they develop.
And Kelly gets it to Drummond, and Drummond gets into the front court. He's tripped up. And that might send him to the line. That is, no, they're one away. That is foul number 4 of the quarter for Wayne. So the next one should send Northmont to the free throw line. Take a look at the GWalk standings since we got a quick break. You see the Thunderbolts sitting there at number 5. And I said Centerville, Wayne, Fairmont, and I actually had it wrong. Wayne is sitting there at number 3 right now. should fall after this game if the score will hold. Shivers fouls Hatcher in the backcourt, and that will send Hatcher to the free throw line.
I know you're down a lot, but I personally think this is way too early to start fouling. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. It looked intentional from up here.
I don't think it was. I think he just bumped him and he was trying to come away with the steal off the inbound. Obviously didn't work. Hatcher had the very hot first half. That's just his 13th point of the game. That's actually his first 2 points of the half. He had 12 at halftime. What a flip of the switch for the Thunderbolts and Hatcher. Kick out to Perkins, three-pointer, cash money. Big time shot, cuts it down to 10. It's Tyree over to Hatcher. He's gonna be bumped and he'll be on his way back to the free throw line. Over there along the sideline. Oh, so this is actually updated standings with the Fairmont and the Miamisburg result on the night. I guess Miamisburg, that one hasn't been updated. That one doesn't matter so much as it's all the way down at the bottom. They're sitting there at number 8. There you go. 4-10 in conference on the season. Yeah, and then you see Fairmont all the way up there at 8-5. And if this score holds, that would put Northmont at least in the 4 spot, depending on what happens with Springboro. I do not know what the timeout is about.
Victor Drummond seems to have gotten cut on his hand, so they're just waiting. So they'll have Ja'Kai Horde sub in for him.
There you go. I was looking to try and get score updates. Gunner, keep you guys updated on what's actually going on in the arena.
36, 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go.
You guys can see on the bottom of your screen, coming up on Monday. This says at 7:30 is Northmont and Miamisburg girls as part of round 1 of the OHSAA high school tournament. But before that, we will be at Fairborn for the Stebbins-Troy game. That one starts at 6, so you guys can tune into that one as well. Shackelford will drop that one in from about 2-3 feet away on the layup. Turned over now. Shivers is going to put that one up and in. And don't look now, but the lead's been cut to 7. Bolts into the front court. Back to Horde. Standing just inside the front court. They get it back over to Hatcher, who's being guarded by Shackelford. He's going to drive against him, and Shackelford's going to bump in. Now Shackelford is going to protest. He's not happy with the call, just the look he just gave the ref. If looks could kill. Kind of see a little bit, Michael Shackelford, he's been nursing an ankle injury a little bit. He kind of turned it in the first half. If you guys remember when I said that Northmont should have had a chance with numbers, that Shackelford was kind of gimpy on a play or two. Shackelford got the steal and found his teammate. They were able to score instead. He hasn't quite been the same since then. Inside to Walton. They get it back out to Shivers. He's going to split the defense inside the paint. Turnaround. They get it to Perkins. Perkins wanted it right back as he was wide open in the corner. He was not found, though. Shivers inside to Price. Price the turn. Spin. Puts that one up off the backboard. Way too much on that one. And now 4.5 to go. eBay with the rebound into the front court to Kelly. Kelly not able to handle it. And they're going to call a kick against the Warriors? No. They call it an offensive kickball? I didn't know that was a thing. I've never, ever seen an offensive kickball called. That's crazy. So Warriors basketball crossing the timeline. Guarded by eBay at Shackelford controlling things. Inside the three-point line, the pump fake, the kick out. Perkins, the three, cans it. Rattles home. Deficit is now 6 for the Warriors. eBay all by himself, him and Shackelford, has it knocked away. Now Hatcher penetrates off the backboard and converts.
19 points for Hatcher tonight. What a showing on senior night.
And really, I mean, he's got 7 points in the last 2 minutes. He went completely cold for a quarter and a half. And then that was, who was that knocked down the jumper right there for Wayne? I missed it, but huge shot there for Wayne. Cuts back into the lead. 6-point lead for the Thunderbolts. 3:37 to go here in the game. Going to go ahead and give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors since we got a minute. Nick Smith and Sons, huge shout out to them. Nick and Corey Smith, they've been with us all year long. You need your roof remodeled, or you need your house remodeled, you need your roof redone. Go ahead and give Nick Smith and Sons a call, 937-603-4650. Tell them that Andy, Gunner, Alex, all of us over here at the NM Sports Network sent you, and you will receive a discount. Huge shout out to them for everything they've done for us all year long. But coming out of the quarter break, out of the quarter break, my apologies, out of the Wayne timeout. Let me get myself straight. Ford checks out, and Drummond checks back in. The inbound pass to Hatcher. He fights his way up the sideline into the front court. Gets it over to Tyree. They bring 2 now. Drummond controlling things against Price. Got to watch those elbows if you're Drummond. Don't want to accidentally pick up an offensive foul. Now it's Tyree. Pushes him back towards the half-court line. Drummond going against Price. Tick under 3:10 to go. Hatcher now has it knocked away. Falls to the floor. Throws it accidentally to Price. Price in transition. Off the backboard. Gets it to go. Under 3 to play. It's a 4-point game. Inbound for the Thunderbolts. Drummond with the ball now. Drummond needs help. He gets it up to Kelly. Great job by Kelly to elevate. Haul in that pass. Timeout in the front court after the huge catch by Kelly. 2:42 to play in the fourth quarter. Thunderbolts with the ball. Coach Hoskins wants to talk about things here on senior night.
Yeah, this is not good. Northmont had such a huge lead coming into this fourth quarter. Wayne has absolutely cut that off. It is only a 4-point game. It's getting a little stressful in here. The crowd is still loud as ever, but Wayne has definitely gotten hype more than what they did at the start of the game.
Well, and I think it's kind of obvious that the Thunderbolts down on the floor are starting to get a little tight, and I think some of the Thunderbolts in the stands are starting to get a little tight, as all year long we've watched Northmont dig themselves into big holes and then be able to drag them their way out of those big holes. Right now, they're kind of doing the opposite. They got a huge lead. It was at least 14, if not 16 points there in the third quarter. And Wayne never gave up, they never brought any less effort. They've just slowly been chipping away at the lead. And all of a sudden, it's a 2-possession game. Under 3 to play on senior night inside the Thunderdome. Chakai Horde triggers the inbound, gets it to Tyree. They throw it inside to eBay. Very close to stepping on the baseline. They're going to move it back up top to Horde. Going to go on the attack, picks up his dribble and gives it over to Hatcher. Standing near the tip circle. Hatcher's going to drive. Kick to the corner. Horde off the backboard, or tries to go off the backboard and is blocked. Is going to be fouled, rather, by Price. Shakai Horde hasn't gotten the most playing time this season, but also is never going to shy away from a shot. He's always ready for the big moment. You see he's fouled on his way to the free throw line. Makes the first free throw. Shakai Horde, 50% from the free throw line this season. Hasn't taken a lot. And he remains at 50% after making the first, missing the second. But 5-point lead now for Northmont. 2:15 to play. Price controlling things. eBay picks him up. Going to step into the three. eBay looked away, and Price almost got away with one. He missed it, but came away with his own rebound. Now Price on the drive. Never mind, that's Shackelford. He'll pull things out on the wing. Now he'll drive, put that one up off the backboard, and converts. All alone down there, Shackelford cuts it to a one-possession lead. eBay going in transition. They're going to call an offensive foul. Say he charges. And that was one of the softest charging calls I've ever seen. I was talking about in the first quarter, or in the first half, how Jaden Walton is trying to get a Academy Award. I think his teammate just picked one up there for Wayne.
Yeah, if you're a ref, you can't call that in this tight of a game and how important this game is. I mean, you can't call stuff like that, but...
And I just don't get the call because both players were going down court so fast. How could the defender have been set? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
We don't wear stripes.
Yep, Warriors on offense. Ball in the hands of Shackelford, driving against Kelly, leans in, puts that one up, no good, rebounded by Kelly. Drummond with the ball in his hands now, up to eBay. He'll pull things out and slow it down, try and work this clock a little bit, drops it off to Tyree, and a timeout for Coach Hoskins. Minute 13 to play.
Northmont is using their timeouts wisely. They're taking the time to slow things down, talk over what needs to be done to hopefully get their offense running, their defense running. Wayne is trying to penetrate this inside painted area. You see they've been going for the layups here most recently. They got to do a better job of collapsing into the paint, but that also leaves the shooters. Wayne's going to notice that. A minute and 13 of ball game to be played, and hopefully it comes down to the wire. I'm hoping to see a good finish here.
And Michael Shackelford, the guy controlling the possession the last time down for Wayne, senior 6-foot-tall guard for the Warriors. He found the matchup that he wanted. He got the freshman on an island, 1v1, senior versus freshman, and he put Kelly in the blender. But Kelly did enough. He came up off of his feet on the first pump fake, but he didn't lean in, didn't commit the foul, which forced the tough shot by Shackelford underneath the rim. You've got to see the greatness by Kelly, play in and play out. Into the front court now. They try the drop-off pass between eBay and Drummond. It's going to be turned over, and then a quick timeout for Coach Shackelford. Man, oh man. Now with 65 seconds left here in the ball game after the turnover. Wayne with a chance to tie it. We've gone to extras a couple of times this year. We gonna get to do it again?
I mean, I love me a good ball game, but I really do not want to see this go into overtime with it's senior night for Northmont. If this goes into overtime and they lose it, it'll be such a heartbreaking experience.
Well, in this next 65 seconds, I actually like the fact that you made that point. This next 65 seconds is huge for the rest of the season for the Thunderbolts, because at this point, they don't really have a chance to win the G-Walk. Like, they've been eliminated from that. But if you can win a game that comes down to the wire on senior night versus losing a game that comes down to the wire on senior night, that can either put a lot of air in the sails of your team or suck it all out. And so if you're the Thunderbolts, you cannot afford to lose a game right now with 65 seconds to go, in which you minutes ago.
More than that even, but hopefully if they win this, they have enough momentum to make a run in the playoffs.
Price on the attack, off the backboard, no good. They could have called a foul against eBay, but they didn't. They get it up to Kelly. He loses it. It was stripped. Caden Post got a hand on it. Perkins in the front court. Shivers in the corner. Drives right past Drummond. They're going to say no basket. Say the foul was on the floor. Good foul there by Drummond. 40.4 to go.
Yeah,
And Northmont still has 3 fouls to give, or 2 fouls to give. My apologies.
Drummond read that right. He saw that he messed up on defense, and he made the foul.
And they're going to call a foul on the inbounds. Let's see who they hit. That's Kelly. He picks up his third. 0.3 ticked off the clock. The 3 by Perkins, no good. Another rebound by eBay. Chisholm, eBay, done a great job here coming away with big rebounds down the stretch. And now eBay, he's upset because he came away with the rebound. He wanted the clock to keep going, but the ref called timeout because Drummond got poked in the eye. He didn't want for Northmont to be down numbers, so I understand the call by the ref, but Northmont, they're not happy about it. Horde checks back in. He will trigger the inbound. And now they're going to make Drummond go take a seat. So who's going to check in for him now?
If you're Northmont, you do not want to lose a key piece to this team like Victor Drummond.
I think they're saying that he's still got blood on him or something. Because if you have blood anywhere on your jersey, you can't be in the game. You have to either get a new jersey or get the blood out somehow. You can't play with blood on your jersey. That's been a long-standing rule. They get the inbound pass in. They're able to burn about 7 seconds off the clock, it looked like. I thought it was sitting at around 40. Now we're down to 33.5.
It was at 35.
Oh, my apologies. I got my clock mixed up. So about 2 seconds came off the clock. We'll make it.
It's good to see Victor back in the game. Refs say he's clear to come in. Hatcher for 2 free throws.
63.9% on the season. Knocks in the first one. Up to 20. Back-to-back outings. Victor Drummond is going to have 20 points on the night. Second one is pure, smooth as silk. The inbounds, the Shivers being guarded by eBay. He'll lean into the basket. Blocked by eBay. The 3 now by Shackelford, no good. Rebounded, no. It'll go out of bounds. Sluderbeck, the last one to touch it. Warriors ball, 21.9 to go.
Good job by BJ Hatcher noticing the pressure, but still makes both the free throws.
They throw it, try to get it inbounded to Perkins. It was a bad pass by Shivers. It'll go out of bounds.
Yes, BJ Hatcher noticing the pressure, makes both the free throws, puts the Bolts up by 5. Great free throw shooting by BJ Hatcher.
Very clutch free throws by the senior leader. The inbound, Shackelford with the quick foul. I don't know if hardly any time went off the clock, but Hatcher will be back on his way to the free throw line.
BJ Hatcher makes his first free throw. eBay and Sluderbeck will come in for the Thunderbolts. BJ Hatcher's second free throw is good. That makes it a 7-point lead for the Bolts here.
And up to 23 for Hatcher. On the attack, the missed shot by Shivers, kick out on the offensive rebound. Shackelford no good. Rebounded by Hatcher. And Sluderbeck tries for the dunk. He can't get it to go just before the buzzer sounds. 56-49. The Thunderbolts come away with a win on senior night. Great job by the senior leaders. I mean, there's a whole list of them. BJ Hatcher led the way with 23, had half of his team's points on his last game in the Thunderdome. Victor Drummond came alive in the second half. Cameron Tyree been amazing all season long. Danny Sluderbeck almost had a punctuation mark at the end of the game right there. Willie Page has been a presence on this team all year long. Consistent, great defender, does a lot of things that don't show up on the stat sheet for this Thunderbolt team. Then Ibrahim Oluwale, another guy. He's one of the unsung heroes for this team. He doesn't fill up the stat sheet like a lot of other players, but he does a great job night in, night out of giving this Northmont Thunderbolt team a chance. I'm still going down the list. Brady Weaver, a great three-point shooter. Guy can hit it from all over the court. Take a look at the season stats. Oh, it fell on the floor. There we go. Shooting, I think he's over 55% from three. No, that's Tyree. My apologies.
25% from three for Brady Weaver.
Well, I don't know. He's knocked down a couple of big ones this season, that's for sure. And I think that's just about it for the seniors. Great job by the whole group all season long. Got any final thoughts on the night, Gunner?
Yeah, it's great to see these seniors play. I don't know how much it's set in for these seniors that this is their final season as a high school basketball player. They have been great their whole career, and now it's almost time to hand it off to the next coming, the three freshmen that have made the team, Caleb Kelly, Bryson Thomas, Jakai Horde, the three. They've been great on varsity so far. Making varsity as a freshman is an accomplishment by itself. Great job by them.
And it'll be great to see how those guys continue to grow. But it's about the seniors tonight. Great job, BJ Hatcher and the whole gang here on senior night. And then coming up on Monday, we will be at Fairborn for the opening round of the D2 state champion, or of the D2 state tournament. Monday, February 17th, Miamisburg and Northmont. That one tips off at 7:30, but we will be getting there even before that. Stebbins, Troy tips off at 6 o'clock there in Fairborn. If you guys can't make it out to either of them, catch us on the NM Sports Network. It'll be a lot of fun. We're in tournament time, baby. Here for all of us on the NM Sports Network, Andy Horton, Alex Patton, Gunnar Holp. That's all, folks, from the Thunderdome.